Hello dear students, now let us continue with our unit 2 videos, and today we are going to see the second point, that is in unit 2 in retrieval utilities. In last video we have seen relevance feedback. Now in today's video we are going to see clustering. Now clustering is a machine learning technique, and you know that it is one of the unsupervised learning technique where there will be groups will be formed. Okay. Now here in IRS, which groups we have to form? We have to form the group of the documents. So those group of the documents will be given as a result of our query. Now clustering in IRS is doing what? It is grouping similar objects. Whatever are similar documents, those will be grouped together. Now clustering in information retrieval system is a process of grouping a set of the objects. Now here in this example you can see that the based on the type of object, based on the shape of object, the objects are grouped together, and that's why as we are having the three types of the shapes, we are having three groups here in such a way that the objects in the same group are called as a cluster. Okay, this is cluster 1, 2 and 3. Now based on what the clusters are formed? Based on the similarity of objects in each group. So in the same way, based on the similarity of document or based on the similarity of term, there will be document clustering and term clustering. So these are the two types of the clusterings. Now as you can see in this image, we are having the different type of the balls. Now when this is inputted to our IRS, then what should be the output? The different type of the groups are based on the type of the ball. So this is just a simple example of the clustering. Now in document clustering, you should keep in mind that whenever user is requesting for some information, user will type the query. For example, in our Google only, I am searching information retrieval system. Okay. Now for this purpose, in how much amount of the time the search was performed at that time, I can see how many documents I have retrieved, those documents I can see, and here these are all the documents that are retrieved, okay, one by one. But what do you mean by the first document and what do you mean by the last document? In which order the documents are retrieved? That you should notice. The first document that is retrieved by your IRS is the most relevant document, and the next document is less relevant as compared to the first document. So the retrieved documents are ranked based on the relevance. The first document is highest rank, while the last document is having lowest rank. So this is what called as a document clustering. Now listen, query has been posted to your IRS. There are the different type of the clusters available in my system. Now this is the cluster 1. Now for my query, the result is matched with the document which is available in the cluster 1. So now listen, the document 2 is belonging to the cluster 1. Are you understanding? Now will I get only the document 2 as a result, or will I get all the documents in that result? Yes, the second answer is correct. I will get all the documents in that result as a response to my query. But in which order? In the order of the ranking. Now the document 2 is most relevant. That is giving me the exact answer to the query. So it is placed at the highest place. Then after it, the document 3 is less relevant, then document 1, then document 4. So the document 4 is having the lowest rank, means it is very less relevant to the user query. So this is what called as a document clustering, means how the documents in a cluster will be returned as an answer to the user based on its relevance. The ranking will be decided. The highest ranking will be returned first, and then lowest ranking will be returned. Means the documents are organized in the sequence of the ranking based on its relevance. Now the second type, term clustering. Now what do you mean by term clustering? Suppose the user has posted a query, connectivity solutions for networking. Means user want to see the connectivity solutions for networking. Now the query should be divided term wise. So there are 4 terms, so there will be 4 divisions. Now what the term clustering will do? The first term is connectivity. I will find what are the similar terms to the connectivity. It may be connected, connectivity, connection, web, grid, net and circuit. Okay. So whatever are synonyms that I will find out, and the documents containing these all terms will be returned as an answer to me. In the same way, for remaining terms also find out the similar terms. Okay, means you have to find out a group of similar terms, and the documents containing those terms will be returned as answers. Because in one country the connectivity may be called as a connectivity, but in another country it will be called as a net or circuit. So that's why this similarity concept is used for term clustering. Now, so this all process means you are first finding the similar terms of your query and returning the documents which are containing all those terms. This is called as a thesaurus generation. What it is called? Thesaurus generation. Now what do you mean by thesaurus generation? Let us see one example of this thesaurus generation. Thesaurus is what? It is a book or the electronic resource that lists the words in the group. Means it is just like a dictionary. Now in dictionary we are getting meaning of any word. Okay, but here in thesaurus what I am getting? I am getting the synonym of particular concept or particular word. Now what do you mean by synonym? That is a similar term. Okay. Now for example, this is your thesaurus.com and I am searching the network term. Okay. As soon as I type network, as a response I get these all terms. Why? Because these all are synonyms of the term network. Okay, these all are synonyms of the term network. Now listen how it is matching. Strongest match, the first 5 to 6 terms, then strong matches the remaining term. Now here only you can see the relevance. This is the strongest match means what? The documents which are containing these terms will be highly relevant. They will be highest ranking. They should be appeared in the top and the remaining should be appeared at the bottom. Okay. So we have seen 2 types of the clustering. One is a document clustering in which whatever result you are getting for your query, that will be expanded. Okay. Actually document 2 is only relevant to my query, but I am getting remaining all the documents in the cluster to which the document 2 is belonging. Based on what? It's a ranking. Okay. That should be ordered, the remaining documents in the cluster should be ordered according to the ranking. And in term clustering we are not expanding result. Before result expansion, the expanded result we are getting. Why? Because my query is expanded. How? What I am doing? For each term I am finding the synonyms. What that concept is called? Thesaurus. Okay. And I am trying to retrieve all the documents which are containing all these terms. Okay. So these are the 2 basic types of the clustering, the document clustering and the term clustering that we have covered in this video. Thank you.